soul coins, soul essence, altar of souls, twin fortress, soul stones. This is a lot to remember. Yo, what up guys, Brief 5D here, and the newest piece of content just launched in Raid Shadow Legends. As you can see, I'm having a hard time, wrapping my head all around it. It seems easy enough. It seems like a normal dungeon you go into, just like we already have in Raid Shadow Legends. The potion keeps where you go in there, different affinities, you get the potions, you go use it as ascensions. We already know how that works. But this seems like it's taking it to another whole new level with the whole souls and everything just seems confusing a little bit. But in this video I want to take my time to attempt to understand the newest piece of Raid Shadow Legends content, and hopefully you can also learn along with me. So the first thing I've confirmed today is that it unlocks when you get to stage 42. If you're not yet at Raid Shadow Legends account stage 42, you will not have this content unlocked for you. I've gone ahead to spend my keys for the day. You get 6 keys per day, and it resets just the same way your not clan boss keys now, your Doom Tower keys resets. The same time your Doom Tower keys resets, that's the same time these keys will reset. So if you've not spent your keys for that day and gotten whatever rewards they're supposed to get from fighting this boss, you will not be able to get it the next day. Also, we found out that fighting this boss in the Iron Twins Fortress requires energy. It doesn't just require keys like Doom Tower does. It also requires you to use energy, expensive energy too, more than you can use in the clan boss. I mean, more energy than you will normally spend in the early games of the dragon. So that's what I think for now. So you can also buy keys. If you spent your keys for the day, you can also go ahead and click plus and buy keys for 150 points. As a free-to-play player in Raid Shadow Legends, it's never recommended to spend your gems for things like this. We don't spend keys on the clan boss. We are not about to, we don't spend gems to buy keys on the clan boss. We are not about to start now. We let the reset time go to 12 midnight, and then it resets and gives us a new set of 6 keys. That's what everybody does for the clan boss, and that's what everybody's gonna do for this one also, if you're free to play at least. Now if you're very desperate, if you're an end game player, you have 10,000 gems or whatever, you don't care, you can just go ahead and buy more keys. You can only purchase one though per day, 150. Even as a content creator, I'm not going to be spending my gems on that because I still have that free to play mentality going for me right there, and I have to show good example also, right? Okay, now that's what I know so far about all this. That's the Twin Fortress is here. You come in here, spend 6 keys per day. Whether you're farming the same dungeon that you can beat consistently, or you're trying to push further, that will be your choice. Today, this video, we're not talking about how to beat the boss. This is not what this video is about. We're just talking about how we spend the resources that we get, because when we understand that, that will encourage us to now begin to come here and farm this boss, or trying to beat him at higher level, or build champions specifically just to beat him. For now, I just want to try and understand the whole mechanic of how it works. So I'll do an entirely different video on how to beat this boss when we reach higher levels that are a little bit difficult. You can see we're still cruising past at least stage 6 if you're end game, that is. I'm beating it at 2 minutes with this team. Geomancer is MVP here, but like I said, this is not the video for talking about the boss. Let's save that for tomorrow when we find out more difficult stages to beat. All right, I'll head over to the main page here to show you it changes affinities. That's another thing. Right now, all these early stages I've been farming only dropped mortal soul coins. Mortal soul coins. So that's another thing that we all have to wrap our heads around. This naming of this whole thing is kind of congested. This other one drops immortal soul essence, while the last one drops eternal soul essence. What can you do with all these soul coins and soul essence? These are the 2 things that drop from this boss. The first one, the soul coins, is used to buy soul stones from the mystic market. So it's more of a lower grade, just like you see. Why the soul essence is more of the higher grade. What is the soul essence for? Is spent in the merchant shop. It's gotten for the Iron Twins Forest, of course, and spent in the merchant shop also. So I'll head over right there and see what we can do with it. Those are the two things I'm trying to understand first of all. Soul coins and soul essence. You can get them from this boss, and there are 3 different types, but I think that they'll all do different things. We'll test it out right now. So what we are trying to get finally from the altar of stones when we get there is to summon perfect souls. I think that's the main aim that I'm gonna try to do in this video, if I can even have enough resources to do it. So let me head over on your bastion right there. You can see the new piece of content, altar of souls. Just like you do with summoning or with the forge, or even with getting forge materials, right, from the faction wars. That's how this is arranged. So the mortal soul stones are what I have collected so far. No, that's not what I've collected. Immortal soul stones, no, these are the ones you craft. I'm definitely not checking. I'm looking in first. I want to do with the first one, soul coins. Where do you spend soul coins? You spend it in the soul stones or the mystic market. Mystic market, that's it. All right, so let's say right now I've collected 4,400 soul coins. These are the ones that is less valuable, I guess. 4,400 soul coins. And what can I do with it? I can buy mortal soul stones with it. I cannot use it to buy immortal soul stones or eternal soul stones or even higher valued ones. So I can only use it to buy these ones. What are those mortal soul stones? Right there at the top. Right there, those are the mortal soul stones. So fighting the boss does not give you these mortal soul stones or immortal soul stones or these soul stones, eternal ones. No, fighting the boss gives you the resources required to use in this mystic market. So that's the first thing I see right now. So I fought this boss 6 times and it gave me 4,400. Let me spend it and craft. Select the number of soul stones you would like. 4,400 right there. Spend it. I got 61. You show 6. Oh, that's just rewards I got right there. Immortal soul stones. I was 8. Now right now I have 12. I didn't see how many I had before I did it though. Let's head over back to the mystic market. We still have 400, which is not enough for us to craft. All right, for immortal soul stones, we need 500 to craft one of it. So I only got 4,000 of it. That means I got 4. I had 8 before, now I had 12. So I had 4 crafted right now. So that's the first thing I see. Now that I've crafted the mortal soul stones, what can I get from the mortal soul stones? If I head over there, use mortal soul stones to get immortal soul coins. 1. Avere perfect soul. Next one. Echo the Seared. Perfect soul. Medicus. Perfect soul. That's a 4-star one. Jarang. Perfect soul. A champion I don't even use. 1-star perfect soul. Three-star perfect soul. Can I skip the animations? I can't skip the animations. Juliana perfect soul. Woo! Rotos perfect soul, and I don't have a Rotos. So yes, you do have a chance of getting legendary perfect souls too. I guess for legendary champions, the ones for them. I'm surprised I'm getting this many from just that first one. That's a rare one. I wonder what the other ones are gonna drop. Doom Strider, Perfect Soul. Jizo, Perfect Soul. I thought you only get Perfect Soul for champions you own. Apparently you get Perfect Soul for champions you also do not own. So right now I've crafted all 12 of my Mortal Soul Stones, and I have used Mortal Soul Stones to get Immortal Soul Coins. I have 200 Immortal Soul Coins. If I head over back to my Mystic shop, right there you can see it was 500 before, no 400 before. Now I have it was 500 before. Now I have additional 200 added to it. So when I have enough of these Immortal Soul Coins, I can also craft it and it will be added to Immortal Soul Stones. So you get this. I think this is the main currency we need. This is the main currency. The, what do you call it? The soul coins. That's the main currency we need, either from tournaments or from the fortress itself. You can also get this one, the same tournaments. Soul collection can also be acquired a second way. The third one, which is kind of expensive, can only be obtained from Eternal Soul Coin. Can be acquired from where? From here. All right, I have awakening to do right now. For which champions? Echo the Seared is the one that I think I use the most right now on my account. I know I've not talked about the wish list, but I just wanted to see how this whole operation works, and is the one that I got 2-star awakening for. Awaken this champion to get blessings. So let me select the Perfect Soul. I was trying to get the name right. Perfect Soul, and then awaken Echo the Seared by 2-star. So blessing unlocked. Go to your collection to explore blessings. I thought you only unlock the blessings when he's like fully maxed. Apparently no. Go to your collection. Echo the Seared. He's currently in my vault. Fine. This is the tutorial. I've not done it first before. So let me get Echo the Seared out of the vault and see if he has anything special added to him. Echo the Seared. Blessings has been unlocked for him. And now I can select. This is for legendary, dark. I'll save this for another video because right now I don't know these blessings or which one to select. We'll save this for a different video altogether. So I just wanted to see how this whole thing works. So right now I think I have the whole idea. You get the soul coins and the soul essence. You go to the market, you spend it, and then you get the perfect souls, or where's the second one? Right there. Perfect souls, or there's something else that you get from it instead of perfect souls. Soul essence that you can also craft and get the single 1-star ones then. So blessings is the entire aim of this, is to finally unlock these blessings, and Eckhart has his blessings unlocked. So you saw the whole process, how I got it, how I spent it, and how I got the champion blessings unlocked. It's not fully maxed though. When it's fully maxed, I think I'll have more items. I think these last ones cannot be used yet. This is for a legendary champion. He's an epic, so you can only use rares and epic category. You can't use these ones. All right, I will not be selecting it yet. I have to do more research on the best blessings to select. That will be some other video when I understand it. Like I see, I don't understand everything about it yet. I just wanted to show you my first impressions about this, and I'll give you my verdict about it, what I think about it by the end of this video. So if I will click off Eckhart, and I'll let you know that there's something else I totally missed out on, which is the wish list. It has to do with the champions you want perfect souls for the most, I think. So you have to put them in here and hopefully get those champions. I think I'll be replacing it with Geomancer. All right, So that's the champions I'm put here. I'll probably have to take out Madam Ceres because she's not high priority right there. You have a higher chances of getting souls for those champions that are in the wish list. Right now, you see me request all those or summon all those mortal soul stones, and I did not get any of those champions on the list right there. So I think there's one more champion I need to awaken. I think it's Jizo. No, not yet. I'm not going to spend it on him. You need to ascend your champion before you can awaken him. See, Jizo has not been ascended, so that's why it's not letting me do any awakening on him. You need to ascend the champion. If it's a 1-star awakening, 1-star ascension must be there first. If it's a 2, 3-star, 4-star awakening, 4-star ascension must also be there. Soul collections. These souls can be sold. That's another thing that we also learned right now. Let's say this champion, I will never use this champion in the game. Never use this one, never use this one, never use this one. I'm talking about these rare champions that are at least in my this one is also never going to be used. This epic Jizo would never be used. So I'm trying to get some rewards back. I don't yet have a Rotos, but I'll keep it. So out of all these ones, Jarang, I don't know that that's Jarang. If I sell it, see how much rewards I'm getting. I've chosen 9 soul collection to sell. If I sell it right now, you have chosen 4-star 6 souls. If you sell soul, you will permanently lose them. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Where does the reward go? Right there at the top. So I guess we have other ways of getting them, especially this one that says we cannot obtain it from battle. We can't obtain this from any other way. I think it's only by selling that you obtain this last one. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. So what can we get from the soul merchant? This is another thing that resets often. And it says you can buy souls right here for champions you already have. And it's random. These champions, I don't have them. And they are showing me souls for this champion. I'll buy Painkeeper souls because that's one I have and I use. No other champion on this list that I have or use that I'm gonna buy yet. So when I bought those souls, let me go back to awakening. Can I find all of a sudden Painkeeper has awakening? Yes. So if I put 1-star awakening on her, so by putting just 1 star, the champion can already have a blessing. So yes, a blessing is unlocked. Just 1 star awakes this champion. So I actually thought you have to put the entire 6 stars on them. Apparently, the strength of the blessing increases by the number of stars you put on it. I guess so. So I'm just I'm just checking this out for the first time. So pardon me. Painkeeper, there she's in the vault, but she was still able to get her blessings unlocked. But in order for me to actually apply it or equip it, I need to bring her out of the vault to see her skills and blessings has been unlocked for Painkeeper. She will only have the rare categories unlocked for her because she's a rare champion. So between light, dark, war, and chaos, I'll have to find out which one is the best for Painkeeper later on. So don't yet select these blessings. Yes, these blessings can be changed, but I don't think you should rush in there and select it. If I choose it, she has certain stats applying to her. If I choose this one, she has certain stats applying to her. So you might want to do your research about which stats you want for your which champions before you apply it on them. All right, I'll put that one for another day. I just wanted to show you my first impressions or my first view of this entire process because, like I said, it's still complicated for me. I'm still finding it really, really difficult to understand all this stuff. All right, as promised, I was going to tell you my entire verdict of this entire thing. If it wasn't made this easy for newer players to even have access to it, or I mean for older players to have access to it, at least the earlier stages to be able to beat it and get some blessings unlocked, I wouldn't have even bothered with it. You know, just like we head over to the Hydra, we fight the Hydra normal. You know how we beat only the first stage? No, I mean not Doom Tower. I mean Hydra normal. We just head over there, spend our keys for the day, for the week, only on normal, and we walk out. Whether we get the rewards or not, we don't really care. And just we slowly got Mitrala after a long time. That's my approach towards this new boss, the Author of Souls and also the Iron Fortress. It's not a content that I will try to spend all the 3 keys for the day. We are glad it will not be added to advanced quest yet, and it will not force us to head over there and spend our energy there, because we have a lot of content right now in the game that requires us to spend energy developing our champions. This most likely will be for end game players or for newer players who have some energy they don't know what to do with. You always have more things to do with energy. I'm talking about, you have dungeons to farm. I'm talking about dungeons for gear now. You also have Minotaur scrolls to get. So those things is enough to keep your energy spending at a higher level. So this thing should be spent or should be left for end game players. 12, 14, 16 energy, it's a lot. That's almost as good as farming Dragon 20. So I'll suggest you spend your energy on other content that will give you gear and higher stats. Now when you get to the end game, yes, you can begin to spend on other stuff. Maybe as my understanding of the Altar of Souls and as we can beat teams come out that can beat higher levels of the Iron Twist Fortress, I'll begin to love this content a lot more. But so far, I feel like it's not a content I want to spend my energy on. I'll go in there per day, spend my keys, and use it to craft whatever I can, to unlock whatever I can at lower levels as I can. I'm not going to go out of my way to spend extremely high amount of energy all in one just to max out one champion because I want that champion to do extremely well in battle or to have the new blessings. As you can see, the blessings are unlocked, but the stats will not go as high as you want it until you max out the champion, which will take a while, which is already, it's normal to take a while to do that. So that's what I'll suggest. Don't go all out spending all your energy on this, except you're an end game player who has no other content to push for, or you're kind of bored and this is the newest content for you right now in raid. So let me summon this last one and see what we can get from it. Hopefully it's a champion I use. No, it's not a champion I use. So yes, I can sell this one and use it to do something else, I guess. So that's my brief understanding or my first impressions of this whole Altar of Souls. Not a clear understanding yet, just a first impression. I wanted to wait until this content was dropped into the game to actually try it and then see how it works before I tell you whether it's good or not. But so far, I don't understand it yet. So it will take some time for us to perfectly know what's happening. But from the examples I did, I think I got some information about how it works. So hopefully as the week goes by, we will see other ways to use soul stones, soul coins, soul essence. Right now it's all jargons for me until I begin to spend a lot of time here, then know the difference between them and all that stuff. You guys let me know what you think about this new piece of Raid Shadow Legends content. I think it's good for endgame players and it's a distraction for newer players. Don't get distracted. Focus on your champions, focus on your content, and spend your energy in the right places. Not this new piece of content that will add stats for you that is not significant enough for the amount of energy you're spending to get all this stuff done. Good night, guys.